Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the shed. I'm your host Mark. I hope you like that intro, and I hope you can notice the change in the way we're doing things. We're now streaming at a full 1080p resolution, and you can see a lot more detail. I talked before about the new webcam. It's not so new now. But the platform we're using is new, and this is only the second time that we've been using it. So still a little bit rough on some of the things. And I'll just give a shout out to everyone who's in the chat. Good old Funkin' Hungry, he's in first. Emma's in second. Emma's Spare Room Machine Shop. Big Red Wade, g'day mate. Cody, he's in the house. We got Roger the Pirate, and who else have I missed? Mum and Dad are watching. Mum just sent a text message through. They're watching on YouTube. Bill, g'day Bill. Oh, Bill. Styles, he's in the house. Yeah, nice countdown. Doof doof, yeah. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. I'm going to have to watch the replay. And yeah, so, well, what can I say? Yeah, okay. What do I do now? Yeah, I usually say something or do something. I totally forgot, blonde moment. So, yeah, evening all. Bill's given us a cheers. A couple of cheers. I'm sure Bill's having a beer or two or three. Yeah, so anyway, what's been happening? Right, well, a few changes, like I said. Some of you have seen this last night because I jumped onto it last night. This will be the way forward from now on. I'll get a little bit better, and I wish that would go away. Yeah, the blonde hair, yeah, there you go, the blonde hair. Let's have a look. Hang on, let's turn some blonde hair on. There we go. That's a bit brighter. No, oh yeah, it's a bit grey. Yeah, we're just, at the moment we're only on YouTube. Normally I do Facebook and YouTube, but I didn't even put the link up tonight for the Facebook. I'll have to get that sorted. So, right, what am I going to do here? What was I going to show? I'm currently uploading something, and that's taking forever, and I think I might just have to stop that because that's just going to take forever, and show something different, which I showed last night, but for the audience who didn't see it, in fact, I tell you what I will show. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I really, really want. That's where I was, you silly duffer. This is what I want. And we got all this lovely stuff. So it's this platform. I'm just so I'll share this and put that to side. So righto. That's a general. Come on, get your words right, mate. Have a drink of water. That's what they call a general arrangement drawing of a Tiger tractor. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Tiger tractor is, it's basically the same engine as I've got right here, the steamroller, but with tractor wheels on it for towing loads along the road and so on. The only difference between a tractor, in this case, and a roller is the wheels, and that's basically it. The rest is pretty well all the same. some of the components might be in a slightly different spot, but other than that, it's the same machine all over. So what you're seeing here is a really good representation, and no, okay. Well, we can turn it around. So there's some really good features here. So we'll grab another one and show you the different. All right. So that'll be a good one to go. You guys make me laugh. It was definitely a compound, but I don't think it was a double high. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Not that I know of, Emma. But thanks for asking. Maybe you might want to put an explanation of that, Emma, in the chat, and I'll put that on screen, and we'll describe that, because some people won't know what we're talking about. Yeah, no, Tiger said. You might have a Tassie Tiger down your way, Bill. But yeah. So the document's now loaded, so I can share it on screen. I'll just bring it up. There it is. So this is a PDF version of the story of the steam plough works by this person on here, and I'm just going to flick through it. It's not the best of copy, so you probably can't really make it out. I thought it was going to be a bit better than that. Yeah, I'm just looking at it at the other screen. It's not as good as what I thought. This is probably, but you get the idea. It goes through, gives you the different classes and so on. This is obviously a rough copy. It gives you photos and so on and so forth. Yeah, okay, so this is not really a good oh, righto. Right, yes, okay, that's right. So what Emma's referring to here, the Tiger had double high pressure gear fitted, righto, which means it can run as higher pressure twin engine for more horsepower but less efficiency. Yes, that's right. That's right. So, I mean, these things ran at 200 psi. All the other engines ran at 180 psi. So for a small engine like this, man, I mean, that's a lot of power. I mean, tremendous a lot of power. It's just crazy, and we got some crazies out. So hang on a sec, folks. Sorry about this. I've got to go and check on the crazies. Yeah, the local crazies are carrying on a bit. Maybe they've had a bit too much drinky poos that's sent them a little bit silly. So anyway, you get the idea that, you know, there's a whole heap of charts and things like that. Emma, if you haven't got this, I can send it to you, that's for sure. Yeah, gee. So I might, okay, I'll stop sharing. Actually, no. So we'll hide that on stream and get me back up here. We'll go over to the other camera. We'll jump on the lathe and do a bit over there. Yeah, I've taken the tender into work to do some major work to it. Got to cut bits out and take bits out and make new bits. The old tender, it's seen better days, that's for sure. And that's coming up now. That's going to take too long. Actually, no, I will do that. Sorry, folks. So, before I we'll just wait for that. Wade, we all get a bit out of hand sometimes, mate. Yeah, it's all right, mate. Yeah, look, I think we got crazies all over the place, and you just got to put up with them. Sometimes it's a bit early in the morning, and other times it's this time of night or a bit later. Right. So here's the tender on the back of the work truck about to head down to get sandblasted. It's since been sandblasted, painted, and it's come back. I've started to do some work on it here and realised that the amount of work I've got to do, it's just not possible. You know, it's better to do it at my work where I can get into it. No, G, nobody knows what you like. Absolutely, nobody knows what you like. That's for sure. But we'll bring the other camera up and we'll go over to the lathe and we'll do a bit of work on the lathe. And so there's the lathe, and how do I, right, and I'll make that full screen. You can see my feet. There we go, where's Peter? Peter's always looking for an ankle shot. There you go, Pete, there's an ankle shot. I'm sure Emma can, or Bill can, you know, talk about that. So this is the lathe. What I've just grabbed one of the webcams that I had over there, which can be moved around. The webcams seem to be easily moved around. This is a Logitech C922 Pro or something like that. As you can see, my finger, but you can probably, depending on the screen you're looking at, you may see some flickering because of the LEDs. You can just make it out, and I'll get my glasses. So what we're going to do is we'll open up the chuck. Put this bit of steel in. That'll do. Tighten up the chuck. And we'll put a cutting tool on. Where are you? Oh, there you are. That one will do. Right, now, what are we working on? Let's show you. I did show these before, but I'll show you again. That's one of the shafts out of the differential, and the planetary gears run around on that. In fact, here's one I prepared earlier. That's one of the planetary gears on the out of the differential. Now the problem that we've got is that we've got quite a bit of play in there. I have showed that before. And these shafts are the original ones. They've got a bit of wear on them. so time to make new ones. Also the bronze bush in here, or brass bush, is quite worn, so I'm going to pop that out and put a new one in and take out some of that slop. And that'll help take out some of the rattle. When these engines go down the road, they are well known for making a noise called the Fowler rattle. It's quite distinct. In fact, you can hear it coming before you actually see the engine. A bit like a Iroquois helicopter that the army used to operate. You could hear them coming way before you know, you could see them, or a speck in the what's the name? A speck in the sky. Right, so I'll just play. Thanks, Wade. I appreciate, mate. Is Pete in the house, Bill? I haven't seen him. If you're here, Pete, thanks for watching. Yeah, maybe he slept in. Maybe he didn't get the notification. I don't know if these notifications. Wade, with the, I'm hoping to throw in a few more. In fact, I've got another 2 cameras that I can hook in via a switcher. Cody, no. In this case, they're brass, mate, or bronze. Actually, they probably should be. Yeah. Anyway, we get on to some machining. You guys behave yourself. If you've got a question, put it in all caps for us, capital letters. So what we're going to do, we're just going to. There may be a bit of noise if you've got headphones on or the volume up too loud. Just turn it down. And yeah, here we go. Nope. There we go. Might help if I turn it on. Right, so all we've done there is just taken a little facing cut. So now we're going to put a small hole in the end with a centre drill. We're going to put a little bit of oil on the end, a bit of oil there. When I get this set up properly, I'll set it up so the cam or whatever device I've got looking at here is closer in, so you can get a better view of what's going on. Right, that's now done. And as you can see, I can't easily take that off, or can I? Oop, hang on. Going to take that off and get an up close shot. I'll have to do a workaround on that. Actually, I'll probably get a bit closer if I go like this. But hang on folks. Righto, that's better. And with this, in fact, with this software, I could probably zoom in a bit. Oh, you don't want to see that. If I go single, can I zoom in? Nope. No, I can't. I thought I could zoom in. I can't. Yeah, Wade. What I'm thinking of doing is getting a what's the name? Let me think. Getting a a little LED light they're on Temu, LED desk lamp, which is on a boom arm and like a cantilever, and putting the cam on the end of the cantilever, and I could move it around that way. If you ever watched Adam Savage when he does his videos, he's got his phone on the end of this stuff right here. When you hear him moving it around, that's what he's got his phone camera on, and he moves it around to where he wants. I do have a thing here, but that's going to get me closer. In fact, I might try that. Yeah. God, damn dog. We go. All right. My wife just sent me a message to say that we bathed the dog this afternoon, and she's just brushed more dirt out of him. So we gave him a bath, and now he's gone and rolled in dirt again. So what do you expect? Yes, he's going in for desexing tomorrow, so we're trying to keep him as clean as possible, but that's not working. Anyway, the other thing that I did some TIG welding the other night. Let's get a bit closer there. And these nuts here, which are off those shafts I just showed you before, been a bit burred over, so I just built them up with the TIG welder. I just got to grind them down with the linisher. Small job there. The other thing, this is one of the other parts of the tender. This is part of the brake assembly. Right, so that was all dirty and slightly rusty, so I took it to work and sandblasted it and gave it an undercoat last night. And the reason why I took it to work was, at the moment, the compressor I've got in the shed here is tripping the circuit breaker out, and I don't know why. So there's something going on there that I got to look at. Now, you just can't see it out of. Anyway, right. Get me ruler, get me glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, he does a good channel. I haven't watched him. He was just here in Australia for Supernova. He did Sydney, and then he came up to Brisbane. He was here in Brisbane the weekend just gone, and obviously he's probably gone home now. That's right, 3/4. So I got a machine. Got to take this shaft down by 3/4 and engage the feed. Turn that off. So I've just touched and now, as you can all see, I'm in my safety boots. Oh, went a little bit long there. Take another cut like that. So I probably should get the coolant going. Now the coolant does two things. Splashes everywhere, but it goes on the workpiece and helps cool the workpiece, but also lubricates it as well. Makes it easier for the machine to do its job, or the tool to do its job. Now before I get too carried away and take too much off, turning in, Emma? You mean turning on your lathe? Like you're going to do a live demonstration tomorrow night on the lurch, L-O-R-C-H, sorry. All right, okay, I'm trying to look for my verniers, and I have no idea where they are. I'll just turn that off for a second until I find the verniers. I've obviously put them down somewhere safe, thinking I know where they are, and I'll come back to them, and they're not there. I'm sure we've all done this before. As you can see, I'm well prepared. Oh, it's right in front of me. Right. That's right, 27. 30, I've got 3 mil to come off. Bloody thing. Make sure I'm not taking. Yep. Right, so the tool I just used then was a lathe file, or a file. So I just took the sharp edge off, and I did the same up here. That last cut was a 3 mil cut, so I moved the tool in 1.5 millimeters, and it took 3 millimeters off the diameter, and the machine didn't bog down or anything. The material is 4140, and it's actually given me a nice finish. Now that really does, that little step we're machining here doesn't actually do anything. It just sits in the differential in the bearing. Wade, good question, mate. That depends on the material, and how much cutting you're doing, your surface speed, all of that comes into play. If you're running coolant, if you're not running coolant. Softer materials, your tool's going to last a lot longer, you know, like aluminium, brass, that sort of thing. These tools These ones that I'm using here are carbide inserts. I'll show you an example. And they come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. And right, we'll get an up close shot here. Get a bit of rag and make it clean. Right. Let's get that on screen there. Right, that's generally what. Let's get a bit closer. That's generally speaking. That's what a carbide insert or turning insert looks like for a lathe. They come in different shapes, and these things here. Let me show you another example. Right. This is the same thing, but for doing internal bores, small ones. Don't know. There's little raised areas on them, and they're called chip breakers, and they're designed to, as it's cutting the steel, to make the steel come off and break into chips. If you watch a lot of videos, or if you watch a few videos on from America, they call this, they'll go, let's make some chips, and they're referring to cutting metal and making chips of steel. Here in Australia, we call this swarf. You can call it whatever you want. I worked with a bloke from the UK, and he said one of the bosses came down and watched what he was doing on the lathe, and he goes, oh, he was quite fascinated. He goes, oh, look at the twirly bits. So it's whatever you want to call them. But generally speaking, sometimes it'll come off in a really long length. I've had them in situations where you're machining a bit of steel, especially if you've got a long piece, and you get this big long coil of swarf going down the workshop floor. It was a bit of a challenge to see how long how far you could go with it. But yeah, generally speaking, in a production situation, you might get 40, 50 pieces out of a tip, maybe more. Once again, it all depends on the material type. Yeah, there is all sorts of different types, of material in modern day. For instance, modern day steels like this material I'm machining here is 4140. Now, if you look up, you can look up steel has different steels have different grades, like 1020 is known as mild steel, and it has a certain makeup and has a certain amount of carbon in it, so it has about 20% carbon in it, whereas this has a higher concentration of carbon, I think, plus other alloys in there to make up its composition. So this is a lot harder. For instance, this old shaft is fairly sort of soft in compared to modern day steels like this one here. Mind you, this one's lasted a long time. I could actually, if I wanted to, machine this down, take a bit off this and put this back in and just make the bushes on the planetary gears a little bit thicker. However, what I've found is there's a bit of bending. These are slightly bent, so it's just easy to make new ones and go from there. Right, so there's a little bit more work left to do on that, and I'm not going to do it tonight because it's just getting a bit late. We're 20 past 8, 20 past 9 for some people, and I don't want to sort of make too much noise for the neighbours. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And on screen, and I'll hide that one. I'm just going to play catch up. No worries, Wade. If you ever got any questions, yeah, just fire away, mate. I'm happy to answer them as best I can. If I can't answer them, I'll find someone who can. Bill, what's Bill got to say? Metallurgy, feeds and speeds, material science, and yeah, you're right, Bill. There is quite a bit into it. However, in this day and age with modern technology, a lot of it's known and it's built into the manufacturing process. If you're doing mass manufacturing, you know that you're going to get a certain amount of life out of a certain amount of tooling, and the tooling is it's incredible. You can just, even if you want to go and have a look at shorts on YouTube, some of the tooling that's out there and what it can do is just phenomenal. How much these machines can actually remove material and make something. It's pretty impressive. Right, hi there, Mark. Interesting stream. Thanks, Roger. Appreciate it, mate. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Whoops. And we'll hide that on stream. And right, okay. What else can I show you? So I've been plonkering on here for about 40 minutes. So I'll see if I can show you something else. I'll just try some slides again. Right, let's remove that. We'll remove that. Documents. Now I do have, actually that's something I should show Emma. Yes, mate, I'm actually a qualified machinist, but I work for an earth moving company now, and my role is more of on-site servicing, refueling and that sort of thing. Emma, if you're watching, I do have this, and you're most welcome to have a copy of it. This is something I downloaded off the net or purchased off the net. I got in my head that I could make my own whistle, and which I can. And that's something that Emma's small room machine shop is currently doing. She's making a chime whistle, which is not just a single tone whistle, but has multiple chambers to give a nice tone. And this here, in fact, I will send it to Emma. She might find it interesting, although she's done a great job. It just tells you how and when. Now the document itself is probably a little bit blurry, that's why it's not looking as clean on screen as what I thought it would. And it shows you different official maintenance shouty man. Yeah, you're right, Bill, that's basically what I am. But we got mobile guys that go around and fix the machines. The operators break them and we follow up and fix them and fill them full of hydraulic oil again, and so on and so forth. So what that's just showing you the arrangement of the valve. And those three there, I think that's very similar to what's on the Titanic. No. No. I'll send this to you, Emma, just out of interest. I know you've probably seen it, but it shows you some different types of whistles, and there's some good PDF drawings. Shows you how to make a 2-inch one, the bell, and the acorn nut, and various all the dimensions, all in imperial, and that's how it. And you can make this out of brass, obviously. There's a couple of different ones here. I'll flick through it pretty quick. So it's pretty interesting, and once again, I haven't gone. Yeah, Emma does some great stuff, Wade. She's very, very talented, and Emma owns a steamroller like me, but the only difference is hers is running, mine's not. Well, hers is not running at the moment. She's doing some work on it. Mine's in a million pieces. So, right, so hide from stream, we're back on. Now, I'm certainly suitably impressed with this software, and yeah, no, that's an extra camera, that's the wrong one. Now, share, let's go video. And I'll get myself more organised next time, but I say that every time, and I don't do it. No. I can share a video but from here, but then it's got to load it, so that takes time. Oh, what the hell. I tell you what. I'll put the link to the chat. If anybody wants to come on, right, Bill. Unfortunately, that's what happens. Our parents seem to pass away, sadly. And I'll add a guest, copy the link. Right, so before I wrap it up, if anyone wants to come on and have a chat, a quick chat, say hello, introduce yourself, you can. It's a link there. I'll make sure you got clothes on. As we get further on, as I've mentioned before, the situation I'm at with the roller is that the work involved now is the bigger stuff that's going to take a longer time. When we first started working on it, we were taking bits and pieces off bit by bit, and I fixed it up as I went, and I just took photos and things like that and put it on the Facebook page. I didn't actually do any of this videoing, live streaming, or start recording and making videos. That's only come about in the last sort of few months since we got the big shed. So the more things will happen. But of course, like a lot of you, or some of you, you work a full-time job. This is just a hobby. So the hobby's got to take back seat, unfortunately, to work and other things like life in general, doing things around the house, mowing grass, all that sort of stuff. Share stream and add a cam, stop video, share. Let's try this. Now, there was another way I was going to share something, share a screen. Right, I tell you what. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and share a video that some of you some of you would have seen it. Some of you haven't. It's about 2 minutes long, and excuse me. Right. Now, I probably need to have that up. And share screen. Right. And I'll share that. And I'll go full screen. Oh. G'day everyone. We're out at the club today on the club's Overland and Border D-type steamroller. Myself and my offsider, Mark, have got it in steam today. We've got it out, and we're down the bottom here. Perfect day here in sunny Queensland, my part of the world. And we'll show you that by Royal Letters Patent, number 10821, Aveling and Porter, Rochester, Kent, England. Good old girl. There's my offsider Mark. Say good day, Mark.
Good day, Mark.
Around the other side. This engine here is named Marion after one of the club members' mothers. And this particular one, I'll go back around the other side. This one was gifted to our society by the Brisbane City Council. It spent a lot of its time in New Farm Park in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, where it sat as a play toy for the kids to climb on. We've restored it to working order and regularly do maintenance and take it out on days like this once a month for our club. So there you have it. Beautiful steamroller that we're on today. We've also got some visiting today in the old Petrie Town complex. Got some hot rod cars, not some hot rod cars, some fast cars doing a photo shoot down at the old railway station at the moment. So I might get some photos and videos of them a bit later on. But that's all for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching the channel. Please like and share and subscribe if you do. I'll do another video when we're on the road or from the footplate. In fact, we'll get a close look now. We've got a nice fire going in here. Safety valves are starting to lift. Good water level. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I'll just pan out here. Hope you have a good day and enjoy the video. Thanks again. Bye. Right, so I hide that. Right, just to explain now, some of you have already seen this, but that's the steamroller that myself and my other club member Mark, we look after that one down at Old Petrie Town here in Brisbane. We take that out once a month. There are other engines that we have there as well, some of them privately owned. We do have 2 club engines, and that's one of the 2. So it's a bit of work involved, but no, Bill, you don't have to download anything. You just click that link, mate, and it'll bring you in, and it'll pop up, and I'll bring you in from there. If it's not going to work, we might have to do it another time. But and the other while we're here. So I did show. Oh, got to cut out the ads. And we'll just go back here. We'll roll another video just to give you an idea of what the roller looked like before I actually started taking it apart. So we'll share this. We'll get some sound, full screen. So this is when we're taking the steamroller apart. We need, yeah, Emma, you're there. Just hang on. I'll play this video and then I'll bring you in. To work on these things is a bit involved, and you need to take the wheels off to get access to anything else. So here the wife is helping me we've already taken the left hand one off, and now we're taking the right hand one off. They're only held on by a collar and a pin, and the forklift has just been so handy. What you're seeing is the old shed, which is now you can't see it at the moment, but that's now the wife's sewing room. The wife was used to get flooded in when we get heavy rain because it's the old car garage that we converted, and I don't know why it's got both on there. Oh, show street, White Street. All right, I'll just leave it there. So yeah, so that's obviously like any vehicle, it's got to be jacked up to take the weight off the wheels, and once we had the wheels off, we can then take off the gear guard, and yeah, there was a process of taking the rear axle out and so on and so forth, and you know, other bits and pieces, and so there's been a fair bit of work involved. Yeah, we've been at it a fair while, that's for sure. So I'll stop sharing that because that's just about the end, and I'll stop sharing that. And we'll bring in our guest, and that's Emma from Emma's Spare Room Machine Shop. Are you right to go, Emma? Anyway, here you are. Hello, Emma.
Yeah, see, it's really muddy.
How are you?
All right, I'm getting feedback there.
Oh, not again. No, not feedback.
Don't know. I can hear it. I don't know if anyone else can.
I can't hear it.
No, well, that's all right. It could very easily be my microphone setup.
Right.
I'm not very good with microphone setups.
Yeah, well, you're getting there. You're on screen. We can hear you. I've got the volume turned up, so...
I think it's dark. That's half the problem.
It's dark?
Well, we haven't got any real light, have we?
No, yes. Oh, you got light now.
That's not the answer. No.
So while Emma's...
No, anyway, we're going to live with that.
Yeah, that'll do, Emma. That's fine. We'll just talk for a little bit and then we'll finish it off.
I wasn't really going to jump in, but...
Oh, that's all right. You didn't have to.
I thought, well, let's see if I can make it work.
Well, you're making it work. It does work. And Peter will be very happy.
Bill's much better value than me.
Yes, I know Bill's better value, but he doesn't have Chrome, and...
That's what it is.
Yes, that's what it is.
Bill has an excellent YouTube channel on his own right. Yes, and he's well worth a subscription.
Yes. What is Bill's channel? We should put Bill's channel in the chat.
Just Bill Baggins, I think.
Ah, that's it. Let me find it and I'll put the link in.
Bill's a knife maker.
Okay, where are you, Bill? There's so many Bill Baggins. Usually it gives you an option for if you're searching for a channel. Recently uploaded, watch shorts. But they've changed the because when you used to search for something, it would tell you, is it a toilet roll? No.
No, I can't see it either. There it is. There it is.
Where is it? What's it look like?
At Bill Baggins with no space.
Ah. At Bill Baggins with no space. Can you put the link in the chat? Because I can't. Or send it to me.
Close the chat, but I've just sent it to you.
Messenger?
Yep.
All right. Right. At Bill Baggins. Right, actually. Why doesn't it open it in the app?
Got no idea.
I don't know. All right. Let me open just one more second or two. Bill. Close that. There he is. I'm subscribed. That's his channel. I got to go. Hob. Bill, you didn't tell me you had a nice fabrication table?
Oh, he's got everything.
Oh. He's hiding secrets from us. Right. Come on. Right. That's Bill's channel. Go have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter, you're finally here. What did you miss? Oh, everything, mate. The crazies walking down the street. Yeah, you missed it, mate. You can always go back and watch it again. But Emma's here, I'm here, a few others. Bill's here, Wade's here, a few others are in here. Yeah, I've got to go. I might watch a video or two tomorrow while I'm driving in the truck.
Is that something you can do?
I do it every day. I do it all the time. I watch so much content, it's not funny. I wouldn't be watching half the content if I had to stand in a factory or something like that. Yeah. Discord works, yeah. Bill knows how to use Discord, but Discord's an app in itself, so yeah.
Chat here. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. So far, there's a few more things I got to work out on this software, but so far so good. It's going well. I just got to get my scheduling sorted out and all that sort of stuff. I was going to go at 7:30, but I ended up going like normal time, 7:45 sort of thing. But yeah. So anyway, and there's a bunch of, as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff I can do with this in terms of sharing videos and all that sort of stuff, which you can do with a lot of other platforms, but this is more easier. And this is all part of Streamlabs. And there's a bunch of features on here that I'll probably never use, like it's got this these sort of sound effects where you can.
Do you need that?
Yeah. And various intros and outros. You can all make your own and upload that, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, get a bit more organised. Even though I keep saying that, I need to get a bit more organised, but I never do. So, but it is what it is.
Your scrolling message doesn't make any sense.
Beg your pardon?
Your scrolling message doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
Well, read it out loud.
Okay. I'm glad somebody pointed that out to me, because I write these things without having my glasses on. All right, I'll change it just for you. Right. I think being here and tuning in. Right. I'll update that.
Oh, that's better.
All right, it done it automatically. There you go. You happy? How about?
Yeah,
Okay,
80 really tuned in to tell you that.
there you go. Look, we'll go the other way, and I'll put it up the top now. How's that? So we get rid of it down. So if anybody goes in the chat, so if anybody puts anything in the chat, yeah, and Cody says you've got a good eye because he didn't even notice that. Hey Cody, you might want to look at this platform, mate. It's really good, and it's probably, I don't know if you're paying for a platform to use or not, but it's, yeah. And I think G's going to have a look at this and maybe go this way. That's all right. Sometimes you need a second pair of eyes to tell you what's going on, what's going wrong, all that sort of stuff. Now, casting today, how did you go? Did you have a
Pretty
win?
good.
Pretty good?
The valve body casting is... I'm getting echo and it's annoying me.
Oh no. We
Anyway.
had this the other night. Have you got YouTube open or something else open?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Wade, as I said, mate, I did look into OBS and I did have it on my computer at one stage, or computers. I just couldn't get my head around it, mate. I know it's really good. I know it's free, but yeah, I just couldn't do it.
I struggle. I can't make it work.
It's funny, you can sit down and work your CAD program, no problems.
Yeah, I know. I really am struggling with OBS. And the other one that I struggle with is Inkscape.
What? Okay, what's that?
It's an art program that's terrible. So free software is not really my favourite thing.
Right. Well, in this case, for this, there is a free version of this, and it's pretty good. But when you go for the for the upgrade, it opens up a whole much more bunch of features. And because this is all part of Streamlabs, it's just really good. And Streamlabs have their own desktop app which incorporates OBS, which Wade would be interested in. But I did have it on, I did try it, and it was just too much. And I've come from a platform called Restream, which is very similar to this, but this is way better. And the other thing was I wanted to stream in 1080p, where at Restream I was really restricted to 720, and you had to pay a fair amount of money, where this is only $18 a month, which is pretty cheap, really, you know, considering for what you get. Yeah, Wade should, yeah, mate, you should do online classes, definitely. And Peter's here, he's talking now. He says OBS takes a lot of setup, but well worth the effort. When you can get your computer to work, Pete. Yeah, well, this Wade, you're right, mate. This is they used to call it something else, but I think 12 months ago OBS brought the platform. It used to be called something else. I just forget. It's on Streamlabs videos on YouTube. But look, this works for me. It's you know, simple and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Sorry, Emma, you were talking about the casting.
No, I just took my watch off and I've discovered that I've got a black ring around here. I was in the sandblasting cabinet for a couple of hours this morning.
Yeah. Did I dropped in this morning and saw...
Yeah, I heard.
but I couldn't stay long, so and
It must
Dallas
have
wanted
been
me to.
early.
It was about 8 o'clock, something like that.
You only just missed you.
Yeah, Dallas wanted me to stay and have a cup of tea, but I said no, I've got to get going, and I'd already had a phone call, so the biggest problem with my job is I got to drive around all day, sort of thing, and it's the driving in between the jobs that takes the most time sometimes. So.
Oh, well, Dallas would have had a cup of tea anyway.
But there was the 5 of them there already, which was good to see. They
Yeah.
were starting to do a few bits and pieces. Yeah, Wade, thanks, mate. Like I said, I come over from Restream, and it was a good platform, but yeah, this is way better. The features you can get on here, it's just terrific. So yeah. Well, I think, who's that? Oh, hello, Peter.
Ah!
Everyone, this is Peter.
He's even got a shirt on.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a beard.
Yeah, I saw that before.
I'll bring your
I
volume
got the
up, Pete.
picture shared, but I thought there was something weird about it, but I couldn't work out what it was.
It had to be done occasionally.
It's an imposter.
Yeah.
Why am I hearing a lot of echo?
Oh, come on, don't. We had this the other night on G's live stream, and it turned out it was me. Hopefully it's not me again. I don't know why you guys are getting an echo. Unless...
Well, you're not echoing, but I can
Right.
hear myself echoing.
Maybe
And
it's
I've
something
just closed every other tab down.
I haven't got my
I can
earbuds
hear
with me.
Peter echoing too.
Right.
Can you
Oh,
hear
hang
me
on.
echoing?
No, hang on, it is me. I tell you why. Because I'll turn stereo off, turn on echo cancellation, right? And you can't have stereo audio with echo cancellation on. So that should stop the echo cancellation. That should stop it.
That's it.
I can hear the background noises cleared up a lot too. Yes, that's
Yeah.
fixed it.
What about here?
So it was me. Hey,
It's
G, it
everyone.
was me
Yep.
again. My
Good.
fault.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh wow.
You're
Okay.
a little bit soft, Emma.
Bit soft. Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe bring
that's
the
better.
microphone a bit closer, or
Yeah. We could stand in front of the microphone. How about that?
that does help. Yeah.
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 Now, if you only had a wireless lavalier mic, you'd sound even better.
Well, maybe. We're getting there.
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah.
Wade reckons you better go from left to right. It's killing me. Yeah. Oh, Cody, yeah, my fault again, mate. No echo. I'll play it back and see if I can hear it later on.
Yeah. Be interesting.
You'll notice it.
Yeah. Oh, I know what the situation is now. So, like I said, this is only the second time I've used this, so you know we're doing well.
You're doing great.
Okay. There you go, Wade.
Okay, just a point of interest.
Yeah.
Can you read what my shirt says?
Yep.
It's not back the front.
It says near ipsa fons nose. Doesn't it?
Just that usually, if I can see myself in one of these apps,
See, Wade says it's backwards.
It's normal with everyone else.
I thought I actually when I first saw it.
Look, just step to the side of the step to the sides of the camera out of the frame and take it off and turn it inside out and put it back on and it'll fix it.
Um,
Hold on.
Down in Sydney, there's a group called Sons of Obi-Wan, and they go to the various conventions around here and they teach you how to use your lightsaber. And when I first saw that, that's what came to mind. They're a Facebook group and so on and so forth. So
I can't believe you just let that go.
I
I think
can.
everyone should have just jumped in and said it was back to front. If everyone had said that, he would have believed it.
Oh my God.
You know there's a button to change it, don't you?
Yeah. Excuse me, train.
So tell me this.
Yes.
If your t-shirt's the right way round, how come your username's the wrong way round?
That's me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you still think your t-shirt's on inside out.
Well, mine's not. Look. See? Hang on.
Oh, you got a founder one.
Yeah.
I've got.
Oh, who done that?
Yeah, I've got awesome. Written by Ritson.
Might be the same lady that might be the same lady that done this.
It's a good shirt. That's what I wore today.
Oh, anyway. Well, how come your internet's working so well, Peter?
Because I've just woken up.
Ah.
Yeah, yes, G, it is actually. Leeds is not that far away from London. In fact, which you should know about being an expat, you should know where it is. A lot of these.
He's being funny.
Yeah. Yes.
I think it's the beard. Yeah, I think that probably helps with the internet. You're getting less interference.
You reckon?
Yeah. There's no static for a start. And less forest fires too. That ash strip off
there. You've made him cough now.
Yeah, I think G's right. Is there anything in that book about water carts, Mark?
Which one?
Oh, either or. The one that the founder book that you had.
Yes. Can I show it?
Yeah, go for it. No one who's watching this is going to know anything about it.
Righto. Okay. Okay, share. How did I do this before? Yeah, I can't remember how I did this.
I've got no idea.
No, Oh, hang on. Oh, that's what I want. Hang on. I'll do it this way. I had it. Where did I have it? I was only looking at it before. Now I can't find it.
I've got no idea.
It does show that particular one that you're. There it is.
Okay. Yes.
I'll bring this up. I can take a better photo and send it to you.
Oh no, I'm interested if there's any information about it because there's no information about them anywhere.
Yes, there is.
It's a very
elusive
piece
of
equipment.
I thought you saw this.
Maybe. That's in a different book to the one I've got.
Okay. Let me zoom in a bit.
That's it. That's it. Absolutely.
Yep. Let me zoom in a bit. Oh, too far.
Too far.
There you go. Read that all right?
Yeah. Our water cart barrels are constructed in best mild steel plates and flanged ends and fitted with hand pump delivery cock suction hose and strainer for filling the barrel and delivery hose for feeding the engine tank. The frame is usually made from well-seasoned and thoroughly selected timber, whereas that one's not. It's got a steel frame.
Mm. But they said that about all their, you know, even their boilers. They say it's made from the best quality steel, and they have the best quality brass. You know, all the usual.
Mm.
It's no different to what manufacturers do today.
A spring drag bar with suspensory springs can be supplied at an extra charge. I wonder what that looks like.
Yeah, I don't think they show that.
Oh no, the picture above it does. Scroll it down.
Yeah, no.
It says suspensory string drag bar.
Hang on. I'll go back to the other photo. Hang on. You're going to see a bunch of photos.
Ooh.
The wheels at the back are not as big.
No, but it has got a spring drawbar.
Excuse me. Yeah.
It's only a little one. That's also got brakes, which is really nice, is it? Or is that a valve?
Yes.
No, it's brakes. Brakes would be a very useful thing on that.
Yes.
Anyway, it's 400 gallons, which is sort of 1.2 ton.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you, Mark.
It's all right.
I may or may not have just bought one of those. So, yeah.
Right. Okay.
For everyone's useful information.
Yeah,
there we go. That's a genuine John Fowler and Company, Leeds, London.
Until you showed it, I had no idea, or until I looked in this book, I had no idea. No, I've never seen one or heard of one. And
well, I've only ever seen one other on the internet, and that's in England. And I'm pretty sure no one knows this one was here, or it wouldn't have been there, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, there's probably people who are going to be watching this that might know now.
Ah, well. Yeah. Anyway, there may be one somewhere. Apparently, it was supplied with a Tiger tractor in South Africa.
Right.
So now everyone knows where it is and where it come from and everything.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I think I've gone on long enough tonight, and I appreciate you guys joining in.
No, well, it's awesome that you have us, but your system all seems to work except for the echoes. You'll get the hang of it. It looks great.
Well, I've got the echo business sorted out.
Your picture's nice and clear. None of ours are.
Yeah.
And there's not even any smoke in this room, you know. You can see why Peter's is a bit muddy.
I just need more light in here.
Oh. Yes.
I probably do too, to be honest.
That better?
Look at that.
Oh, that's better.
Look at that.
You look 20 years younger with the lightsaber. Is that what it is?
It looks like a lightsaber.
There we go. All I do is fix it right there.
Well, thanks for the subscription too, Wade. It's be interested to hear about all your projects as well.
Well, gee, the one of the shed dogs got a bath this afternoon, and I got a message before from Mrs. Shed Talk to say that he got into the dirt, and yeah, because he's going in for his operation tomorrow, and yeah, going to be a little bit less of a man by tomorrow. Wade, mate, if you want to put your channel in the chat, mate, go for it. If you do gaming, that's your thing, man. Go for it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but I know, G, but Mrs. Shed Talk wasn't too happy about it. That's for sure. So nope. There we go. So the only downside of this is that, yeah, no, that's all right. That way the banners actually. Hang on. Where is it? I can. No, that's Peter. No, why can't I? Don't click the update. Yeah, no. All right, that'll do.
Okay, I can stop doing that then if you're not going to move it again.
I can. I must have to do it during the setup.
That's Shed Dog too, I guess.
Yeah, Shed Dog too. Yep.
Yeah.
Shed
You'll be
Dog
all right.
too. Yeah, I mean it's a routine procedure these days, like it is for us guys. If we get it done, it just happens all the time.
He's probably more likely to sleep around though.
I hope so. Now let's. Where do I? That's it there. Oh, where'd Pete go? He's gone.
No, he's just disappeared.
Yeah.
What sort of drag car, Wade?
Let's go back here.
Have paintbrushes. We'll travel. If you want funny card out. Just saying.
Well, Wade, if you want to do that, mate, you can, but it might be easier if you find someone down your way to do the machining. But yeah, I definitely. I don't mind doing machining. I just think I should be doing stuff up here, and I get on here and I don't do anything. I watch too much YouTube videos. So anyway, that's a discussion. But appreciate the thought there, Wade. But anyway, I think we'll wrap it up at that. We'll leave it at that. I've gone on long enough. Appreciate everyone being here tonight and tuning in and helping out and pointing out my mistakes and putting up with my mistakes.
I think this has a lot of potential, actually, this system.
Yes, I believe it does. The only problem is, for whatever reason, because I've got the YouTube channel open on the other screen, sometimes the chat comes in there first before it comes down here, and I don't know why. It just, yeah. Thanks, G, for being here, mate. Appreciate it. Emma's, you're going to be live tomorrow night, Emma?
Yeah, I've got a live stream. The audio is going to be better because we think we may have fixed some of that.
Excellent. That's great.
I'm not convinced that we're going to get any less shaking and sort of atmospheric resonance, but we will get probably better audio. So small steps.
Small steps. That's it. Small steps. You're doing great. I think you're doing really good. And at least
Mark says he doesn't improve anything, but I don't improve anything either, and I haven't improved anything for years. Like, I think it's 7 years I've been live streaming.
Yep.
Gosh.
Yeah. Well, slowly but surely, little steps. You're doing.
Anyway, I'm
You're
being
going the right way.
forced to improve it.
Yep.
Oh well. Whoa! I can see you again. No, that's awesome. Anyway,
Yeah, everyone, thank you very much, and we'll go with our little. I don't know. Wade's giving out some love there. But anyway, thanks everyone. Let's get this little outro going. This is once again, this is one of the built-in ones, and I just got to make sure that oh, it's only a short outro actually. Hang on, move outro. I think I'll just go for this one. So when I hit the end stream, it'll automatically cross over and show a little outro, just thanking everyone, and then I've got to push the end stream button. So, all right, everyone, thanks a lot. Catch us next week. All going well.
Thanks, Mark.
No, thank you, Emma, for being here, and we'll see you on your stream tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.